important for everything.
That's right. That's
you
right.
Choose in life. Please don't be lazy about the numbers because they will tell you a lot. You'll learn a lot from numbers. As an architect, for instance, you have to see how much a building will cost. You have to run the numbers. You have to be able to tell your clients how much a project is going to cost. So it's not rocket science, but you have to know how many hours you're going to spend on this task or that task, right? The initial stages of the project, the more creative time. Sometimes it's hard to say how many hours it will take you, but you have to give yourself some time and you have to make sure that you come up with the idea in, let's say, 40 hours. And then you have to put that all together and tell your client how much a project is going to cost, your fees and the cost of building. So, a lot of drawings, a lot of talking with engineers, with the clients, with the municipalities. You have to negotiate with the municipality, depending on the countries. Different countries have different regimes, but you always have to get in touch with the local authorities who are actually in charge and explaining the rules for this site and so on. So then there's also a bit of psychology. You have to understand what people are thinking, what are their wishes, because sometimes they say, I feel like having rice. But then when you start talking, like, okay, but the rice will take 15 minutes. Like, oh, but I'm not
그거는 물어보죠. 그런 커리어는 약간 사적인 거나 이런 거.
maybe
제가 한번
the same happens when you're designing a space for people.
재밌는 게 있었는데 이 질문 중에.
Want something that as you talk them through,
그래서
they
그 약간
realize,
그러면은
actually, maybe I'm
건축 자체에 대해서 질문할 거라서 어떤 빌딩이
something like that.
빌딩이 예술적인 게 얼마나 중요한가 물어보고. 그래서 생각했어. 빌딩에 대해서 빌딩에 뭐 주제를 하면서.
Working as an economist, would you like to work like in development of cities, development of third world countries? Do you have an idea which type of development or which type of the economics you would like to do?
I want to work for a company and actually hire my experience, and then I want to come out of the company and work for a city. That's what I want to do, or a country that has a lot of possibilities. Or so I don't want to only stay in the companies.
That's something interesting that I can tell you about that, which is, so I started to work for a practice as a junior architect, as I was telling you. But after 3 or 4 years, I've started to do my little projects on the side. I'm still working for the company, but on weekends, I started, let's say, a friend has a house and they want to change a bit the house, and you're like, sure, I can do that project for you. So slowly I started doing projects, and it got to a point where I had a lot of projects in my hands. So I decided to open my own company. And this is actually where you get to enjoy the most being an architect, because you're free to do your creative design, you have the responsibility of running budgets and making sure that everything is delivered on time. But this is where you actually, for me, it was really fulfilling. It's like, I'm my own boss. I can do whatever I like. I'm responsible for everything. And then you can start contracting people to help you with the drawing. So then you're the senior architect, and then you employ junior architects. So that is really exciting.
What do you mean about a junior architect? Or are you saying like
Junior is just
young?
Yeah. When you finish your degree, this is the role this is the name you are given. You're junior, you're just a young architect. Yes, early stages of the career.